Okay, today I'm going to show you how to use Judy Niemeyer's method for applique. I'm currently working on the technique of the month, the Paradise and Blooms, and these are the prepared applique pieces that I'm going to be machine appliquing to this background. In this technique, we use these pre-cut laser, they're a stick and peel that we use to create the leaves. And you can see I've created some leaves here that are ready to be turned under. I've created some vines, and this is kind of what the packet looks like. This is what they all look like before we get them on the fabric. So I'm going to show you a quick little demo on how to do this. You can see I've got two prepared. I've got a couple that I haven't put on yet. The first thing you need to be aware of is when you use this stick and peel, these will wash out in your quilt, so you do not have to take them out. But you also need to be aware that when you're putting these on, you need to put them on the back side of your fabric. So if you're not using a batik, if you're using a print, it needs to be the wrong side of your fabric. So basically, you're just going to take off, there's this paper, you take it off, and this has kind of got a tacky back on it, and you can see it's kind of a porous kind of paper. And you just stick it on. You can actually see through it, and you just stick it on the wrong side of your fabric, and you just do this to all of the pieces until you have them on where you want. You can see I've left a lot of space in between. That's because I want to leave enough space to cut and leave about a 1/4 inch around the edges as I did on this one. So I'll show you how I cut out. Basically, these are the 3 tools that I'm using at this point. I'm using my rotary cutter, I'm using the purple thing, and I'm using a fabric glue pen, all of which you can get on our website, including these, the Bosal stick and peel you can get on our website. These were laser cut specifically for this pattern, but these come in 8.5 by 11 inch sheets. So if you're doing some kind of applique project and you want to use this, you certainly can use these, and we have them available on our website. So I'm going to show you how I go ahead and cut this out, leaving a 1/4 inch, approximately a 1/4 inch around the edge. And I'm just going to go ahead there. I'm going to turn that around. Get a little sticky there. And come around the other side. And there's my piece ready to be turned under. So I would just go ahead and do this to the rest of these, but I'm going to show you now how I'm going to turn this under. We use our fabric glue pen, which comes in really handy, and we're going to use this square side of the purple fang. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I'm going to put a little glue. Actually, that's probably a little too much there. Put a little glue, take my purple thing, this square edge of it, and I'm just going to turn this over, and using my fingers too, I'm just going to turn it over, and the fabric glue keeps it under. I'm going to keep going around. And I'm just folding this edge, and I'm holding it down as I fold it with the fabric glue pen. So I'm just going to come up to the edge here, and I'm going to go around. I'm leaving the edges a little undone because I want to tuck those, and then I'm going to cut with my scissors. So I'm going to come up here, I'm going to pull this up, and this is a washable glue pen for those of you who are wondering. It's washable, comes out, and it does not gum up your machine. It dries fairly quickly, so it's not gummy at all. And if you're making a mistake or something, it's fairly easy when you're doing this to pull it up and readjust your fabric. It looks like I cut this one a little short, but that's okay, no biggie, because this glue is going to hold it down for me. I'm going to come up here to the corner. You can see how that's staying down for me. Now when I come into this corner here, I'm going to come in, I'm going to put a little glue in here, and I'm going to tuck this down in here. Okay, so this bottom piece is tucked in. Put a little more glue on top, tuck this top piece down. Okay, then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to, this is all nice and tucked in here now. I can trim this down. Okay, so that's all nice and tucked. I'm going to do the same here. Put a little glue here. Tuck this in nicely. Then I'm going to come and tuck just a little more dab of glue there. Not a lot, you don't need a lot of glue. See how nicely that comes in there to the point? I'm going to trim that down. So it's nice, nicely tucked in there. And there we have our leaf ready to do machine applique. If you prefer to do by hand, you can do it by hand, and then you're just going to lay it on your piece wherever it may go. But that's simple, and that's pretty much it. So please visit us on our website at cvquiltworks.com, and you can find all these tools that you need to do any of your applique projects. Thanks.